Hey everyone, at Dawn here again, and I'm back with a Wednesday edition of the Bits and Pieces, and you know what I do here. I talk horror movie related news. Let's get right into it. The first article comes to us from bloodydisgusting.com. It's published on July 29th, 2019, written by John Squires. The title of the article is Barbara Machete Promises Director's Cut of It Chapter 2 with Amazing Scenes Not Seen in Theaters. There's a picture of what we're going to see, of a clip from It Chapter 2, more than likely. Into the article, we've still never actually seen the once promised director's cut of Andy Machete's It. But in a new chat with Digital Spy this week, producer Barbara Machete does promise that a director's cut of It Chapter 2 is definitely happening. We will put it at a director's cut because this time it definitely merits it. Machete told the site, suggesting that a director's cut of It ended up being unnecessary. She continued, "We have some amazing scenes that didn't make it into the movie. You have to make choices sometimes, and some things cannot be in this theatrical release, but are definitely worthy of people seeing them at a later date." Director Andy Machete, meanwhile, assured the site that none of the scary bits were cut from Chapter 2, and he promised that everything that is too scary is in the movie. Pennywise will return in theaters and IMAX worldwide on September 6, 2019. Thank you as always, Bloody Disgusting, and thank you, John Squires. Before I wrap this article up, I have two side rants. One, why is Chapter 2 all of a sudden necessary to have a director's cut when Chapter 1 or It was not necessary? That's the first question. Two, we had a news article earlier this week. I covered it on the Dawn's DLC show. Chapter 2 is heading towards being close to a 3-hour theatrical cut. The Machetes are taking some heat about it. They're not backing down. The movie is actually going to be about 3 hours. So now they have a director's cut? What did they cut out of the movie? What have they cut out? It's called an editor. Like, leave some stuff on the floor. This is a horror movie. Sweet spot, 1 hour, 28 minutes. 3 hours is a bit too long. And a director's cut on top of that? I don't know. I'm a huge horror fan, but that's a little over the top, over and above. But anyways, I just had to side rant about that for a bit. Thank you for indulging me. That's it for this article. Barbara Machete promises director's cut of It Chapter 2 with amazing scenes not seen in theaters. Let's get on to the next one. Our next article comes to us from Dark Universe Horror Database, published by Nick Blonde on July 7th, 2019, and it's Halloween related again. I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry. This is also good news. The first one was really good news. This is 2. Danielle Harris hopes for a Halloween return as Jamie Strode. There she is at the end of part 4 after killing Rachel. Anyways, Danielle Harris, who played Laurie Strode's daughter, Jamie Lloyd, in Halloween 4 and 5, is interested in returning to the beloved character in a future sequel. The last time Harris had any involvement with Michael Myers was in Rob Zombie's 2007 remake and its 2009 sequel. That's where she played the Annie character, the connection to the original Annie character from the 1978. In the remake, she played Annie. She did a great job. I loved her in that. And I hope she comes back into this next one. Let's continue on with the article. Harris reached out to her Twitter followers, asking them to start a petition to bring Jamie Lloyd back to the Halloween franchise. Would you like to see her make a return? Let us know in our comment section below. You can check out the tweet below. Courtesy of @HalloweenGal, Harris's Twitter account. On July 6th, she tweeted, "I can't believe they're making another Halloween movie. Maybe one day they'll bring me back as Jamie. I think we should start a petition. Who wants in? #Halloween. #horror movies @Bloomhouse @Halloween movies." Like I said, I'd be a fan of this, but we already know that this new Halloween, the 2018, completely ignores all the sequels. So 4 and 5 were ignored. Like I said, she did come back to play Annie in 2007 in the Halloween remake made by Rob Zombie. She was actually also supposed to be in The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween Part 6, but there was something to do with her eligibility because I think she just became emancipated from her parents at that time. And she had to pay a certain amount in terms of legal fees to become an independent actress. And she had agreed to do it, and then they cut her part back. There's a lot of workings there with Halloween 6. That movie was an S show, to say the least. Like the producer cut, and then the director cut we got because the producer cut was such a mess. But she was initially supposed to playing the Jamie Lloyd character in that movie. but she was actually recast by the actress that we see in the movie. So I'm all for this. It's likely not going to happen, but if you're a fan of it, let's get that petition signed, help her out, and get her into the universe. And that's it for this article. Danielle Harris hopes for a Halloween return as Jamie Lloyd. And for the last part of today's show, I wanted to take a minute and just give a shout out to everyone in the YouTube and Twitter community, and a big thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. You don't know how much it means to me, the support I get on whether it be the DLC show with my co-host, Digital Pollution, and the Lone Wolf Cub, or my weekly streams, or here on the Bits and Pieces. It means the world to me that people come in, enjoy my stuff, support my stuff. 2 thumbs up to everyone out there. I just wanted to take a moment and recognize everyone, shout everyone out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, that's it for this week's show. I'm not going to get into my spiel of like, comment, sharing, and subscribing. This was a shout out portion. That's it for this week's show. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back on Friday with another episode of the Bits and Pieces, and I'll talk to you soon.